Wholeness, good day, good way. Today is still the 25th of March. Normally I come on and I'll talk about how each sign is going to be affected by whatever the primary sign is. We're now in Aries. Aries represents cardinal fire. Aries represents the emperor. Aries represents the mind already on fire. From my perspective, how that's going to affect everybody else's sign, to include other Aries, is it's going to be a cop-out. And resonance only, let your life tell your tale. It's going to be based on trauma response. It's going to be resultant energy on what happened to me, what didn't happen to me, what I did or what I didn't do. It's always, again, resultant energy, and not the accountability energy of why I did or did not have to do anything in the first place. So again, trauma response. So I can sit here and break down how Aries is going to affect Aries, how Aries is going to affect Ophiuchus and all the other signs, if you don't stop being infected under the Aries energy. Because remember, I tell you, you are all signs. The astrology field is a story of you in separation. You in separation, but it's still you, just not honoring your wholeness. So it's going to affect you as much as you are infected within yourself. It's going to affect you as much as you find love for your fire, as much as you find love for the things you become passionate and emotional about. And a lot of people have the experience but may not like the wording. When you become emotional about something, you become irrational. For anybody with any level of MMA training or sports training, when you get into somebody's head and they become emotional and they start fighting emotionally, or start fighting or playing emotionally, they make mistakes. Some of y'all are living emotionally. And again, as I say all the time, this ain't got nothing to do with pretending like your emotions don't exist. I have to figure out why they're there. It's not that they don't exist. I have to figure out why my emotions are requiring my energy to move. There's a difference between paying attention to what's making you move, which is bullshit, versus what I'm not doing to keep myself still. So again, let your life tell your tale. But how Aries is going to affect everybody else until April 20th, April 19th, whichever one you want to honor, it's going to show you where you're already on fire and the only thing you're doing is trying to control the flames. You haven't done anything to put the fire out. You're just trying to control the flames. You know, that's a controlled burn, a wildfire, where not a wildfire, but like where they burn certain sections of the forest because it's time to regrow. Resurrection cycles. Stop that shit. Realistically, stop that shit. So do what you do, but whereas you think Aries is the first, as long as you are honoring those formats of separation as how you do things, you're gonna keep coming in last. Because as somebody born at Aries, but again, I'm telling you, you're all signs. It's you in separation. Stop letting the signs guide you and be the whole fucking message. But as somebody who was born at Aries and can understand the parameters of that energy as it's prescripted and pre-described, if everything already puts you in danger, you never found safety within yourself. The only sign possibly, and this will be offensive, but you motherfuckers will be all right. The only sign more possibly energetically paranoid than a Scorpio would be an Aries. And I tell you all the time, Scorpios are fire signs if you want to look at it realistically. The amount of passion them motherfuckers hold is to be held. To be beheld. But enough rambling. As long as you play this game and you think Aries comes first, you're going to keep on coming last, because you're not taking accountability for where you stood and where you possibly failed. So start doing things differently. Start looking at things differently, especially if your life is requiring you to stop seeing the same. Or just keep doing what the fuck you're doing. But you know the rules. Let your life tell your tale. Holding this, motherfuckers.